Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Boshemer Gymnasium on the campus of Brevard College in Brevard, North Carolina, the mountains of western North Carolina, for this special edition of Brevard College women's basketball as the Tornadoes host Maryville for a USA South Conference clash. Maryville comes into Brevard with an 11-4 overall record, 4-0 in the USA South Conference, so a formidable opponent for the Tornadoes, led by head coach Donald Hudson. Tornadoes, a 5-8 overall record, 3-4 in the conference. Actually, check that, 4-2, the Maryville conference mark, and the Tornadoes 3-4 in the conference. Now, should be a good one between these two teams who met earlier this season, a 65-50 win in Maryville, Tennessee. Game was closer than maybe that final score indicates, a tight game at halftime, but Maryville pulled away late. And certainly the Tornadoes looking to build on back-to-back wins over Agnes Scott and Wesleyan this past week. And first game since winter break has concluded and the students are back on campus, so class is back underway, and a lot of excitement for Brevard College women's basketball. So we'll be bringing you that action shortly. Stick with us here at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Brevard versus Maryville, USA South Conference women's basketball coming up shortly. Approximately 3 minutes before tip-off, Brevard versus Maryville women's basketball action coming to you live from the Boshemer Gymnasium on the campus of Brevard College. Great to have you along with us for this one. Should be a good one between these two squads. Maryville comes into Brevard with an 11-4 overall record, 4-2 in the USA South Conference. The Tornadoes, 5-8 overall, 3-4 in the USA South Conference, coming off back-to-back wins this past week, as the teams are wrapping up their warm-up periods, and we're approximately 2.5 minutes now from pregame introductions. Tornadoes this season have been led offensively by Deja Riddick and Destiny Williams. Riddick averaging 11.8 points per game, Williams 11.1 points per game. But keep an eye out for Shakira Thompson. She has caught fire as of late. 2 games ago against Wesleyan, a 7 three-pointer performance, the second highest single game total in school history. Just one shy of the school record for threes in a game. Shakira Thompson can shoot it from outside, and we'll keep an eye on her to see if her shot's fallen from three. But it should be a good one between these two teams as Maryville comes to town. Now, Maryville's a 5-2 road record, 4-0 at home. Claire Varney, their leading scorer, 16.3 points per game. And Courtney Carruthers, 14.6 points per game. So those two really contributing to the big part of their offensive attack. Carruthers, the freshman guard from right there in Maryville, Tennessee, while Varney, the junior guard from Crossville, Tennessee. Now about 70 seconds away. As the team's now getting in position for the pregame ceremonies, invocation, national anthem, and the introduction of the starting lineups. And we'll turn it over now to public address announcer Ray Gill.
tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Scots of Maryville College. Head guard, a 5'6" senior from Maryville, Tennessee, number 3, Libby Gardner. Head guard, a 5'9" junior from Crossville, Tennessee, number 13, Claire Hardy. Head 4, the 5'11" freshman from Maryville, Tennessee, number 14, Abby Joseph. Head 4, the 5'10" junior from Maryville, Tennessee, number 22, Nelsa Eckengar. Head 4, the 5'10" junior from Warrensville, Tennessee, number 45, Shelby Hicks. The Scots are coached by Derek Trevelyan, and assisted by Jordan Brown, Allison Fairwick, and Joanna Young. And now the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. At guard, a 5'5" junior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 2, Shakira Thompson. At guard, a 5'3" junior from Cherokee, North Carolina, number 5, Taryn Ledford. And 4, the 5'8" junior from Aiken, South Carolina, number 13, Destiny Williams. And 4, the 5'6" junior from Norfolk, Virginia, number 20, Tasia Riddick. And in center, a 6' senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 21, Krista Davis. Your players are coached by Mr. Ronald Hudson and assisted by Ms. Taylor Hyatt.
So there's your starting lineups as we get underway here at the Boshamer Gymnasium. Maryville and Brevard College ready to get going here. Should be a good one between these two USA South Conference foes. Tornadoes going with Deja Riddick, Shakira Thompson, Taryn Ledford, Krista Davis, and Destiny Williams. Maryville winning the tip. Here's Shelby Hicks from outside, and she drills a 3 to get things started for Maryville. So first basket of the game, a quick 3-pointer by Maryville. Davis, down low to Riddick. Here's Williams in the corner, guarded by Hicks. Taryn Ledford, 7 on the shot clock. Riddick driving, finds Krista Davis around the free throw line. Offensive rebound by Riddick. Second chance opportunity for the Tornadoes, but then a turnover into the hands of Libby Gardner. 3-pointer is good. So back-to-back 3-pointers by Maryville. That was by Abby Joseph. So just like that, Maryville with a quick 6-0 advantage. Eight on the shot clock. Here's Davis down low, taking on 2 defenders, draws the foul, and she'll be rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nice work there down low by Krista Davis. Maryville foul on Shelby Hicks and Krista Davis, the senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, to the free throw line. Misses the first. Second free throw, good. So Tornadoes get on the board thanks to the free throw by Krista Davis. 6-1 your score. Maryville on top after back-to-back 3-pointers to start this contest. We've played a minute and 40 seconds thus far here in the first quarter. Nice pass underneath there. Varney found Joseph. Joseph missed the layup. Tornadoes basketball. Davis. Here's Ledford. Ledford for 3. It's good. Three-pointer by Taryn Ledford. Credit the assist to Krista Davis. Ledford, the junior guard from Cherokee, North Carolina, Smoky Mountain High School. 7:45 to play, first quarter. What was once a 6-0 lead, the Tornadoes have come back with 4 unanswered, and then a steal there by Ledford. Ledford pushing the tempo. Up ahead to Destiny Williams. Williams for 3, in and out. Riddick crashing the boards. It'll be Maryville basketball. But nice aggressive play there by the Tornadoes off the turnover, really pushing the tempo. Missed three-pointer by Williams, just missed. Riddick crashing the offensive boards. Off of Riddick, Maryville basketball, but you can feel the energy picking up for the Tornadoes. Layup's no good, rebounded by Thompson. So another opportunity here for the Tornadoes to either tie the game or take the lead. Down 6-4 here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds have been played here in this first quarter. Davis triple teamed, and coming up with the basketball is Gardner. She pushes it forward. Fast break opportunity for Maryville. Great job defensively by Williams. Now Williams taking it coast to coast. Finds Riddick for a long 2. Rebounded by Varney. Now Varney pushing the tempo. Both these teams just running up and down the court. It's an absolute track meet at the moment. 8-4 now, Maryville on top. 6:35 to play here, quarter number 1. An exciting start to this one between these two USA South Conference rivals. First substitute for the Tornadoes this evening, it's Avery Lockwood checking in. And Krista Davis will take a breather. Thompson for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Riddick. Nice job on the offensive glass by Riddick. Then a great look to Thompson in the paint. Lockwood there to clean it up, but unable to convert. Here comes Maryville once again pushing the tempo. Maryville really likes to run the fast break, at least so far here in this first quarter. Then another three-pointer by Maryville, and an 11-4 advantage after Maryville drains that 3. So with 5:59 to play, quarter number 1, your score, Maryville 11, Brevard 4. Back underway here at the Boschmer Gymnasium. 5:59 to play, quarter number 1, an 11-4 lead from the visiting Maryville Scots. Pushing the tempo there. What a beautiful pass, a bounce pass from Destiny Williams. Fast break layup for the Tornadoes. And exactly what the Tornadoes needed coming out of that timeout. But then another three-pointer. Maryville has been red hot from beyond the arc early on. 5:30 to play. Williams, another look on the attack there. Back-to-back Williams to Lockwood connections. And it's now a 6-point deficit for the Tornadoes. 5:10 to play, quarter number 1. Lockwood with the steal. Lockwood's been very effective since checking into this ball game. 2 baskets and now a steal. Thompson finding Williams. Ledford resetting the offense. Under 5 minutes to play here, quarter number 1. Thompson for 3 from way downtown. It's good. Shakira Thompson, one of the top three-point shooters in all of the USA South, draining that three-pointer, and it's now a 3-point game between the Scots and the Tornadoes, but then a three-pointer. What an answer by Maryville. Elsa Eckenrod draining that three. Maryville has just been on fire from beyond the arc early on here. But the Tornadoes hanging around, down by 6, 17-11. And what a look there. Just a beautiful pass by Lockwood to find Williams that time. Williams connected with Lockwood on a couple of the baskets earlier this quarter. Now Lockwood returning the favor, finding Williams. Bucket underneath by Kelly Wendell is good, so Tornadoes having a tough time slowing down this Maryville offense, but doing a nice job offensively themselves, especially in the passing game. Some beautiful assists. Williams finding Lockwood a couple times, then Lockwood finding Williams. Also a Thompson three mixed into all that. Williams with a jump stop. Finds Thompson for another three-pointer. Offensive rebound by Ledford. Tornadoes have done a nice job rebounding on the offensive glass thus far. Coach Donald Hudson indicated that that would be a key this evening. Here's Williams, pump fake. Going baseline against two defenders off a Scott, and it'll be Tornado basketball. Meanwhile, checking in Bree Ware and Krista Davis for the Tornadoes. Mass substitutions for Maryville in the meantime. 3:18 to play here, quarter number one. Taryn Ledford will inbound the ball underneath. Here's Davis. Davis trying to find Thompson. Quick hands there by Claire Varney. It'll remain Tornadoes basketball. 3:15 to play, just 3 on the shot clock. So Tornadoes are going to have to operate very quickly here. Here's Davis, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Nice job defensively against Maryville. Tough situation for the Tornadoes with just 3 on that shot clock on the side out. Meantime, 3:12 to play on the game clock here in quarter number one. It's a 19-13 advantage for Maryville. Nice job defensively by the Tornadoes. It'll remain Maryville basketball. 13 on the shot clock, 2:54 on the game clock, quarter number one. Thompson with the steal. She has Williams up ahead. Destiny Williams. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Tornado basketball. Meanwhile, some substitutes for the Tornadoes. Deja Riddick checking back in, along with Melvia Seymour. Seymour, the exciting newcomer, sophomore out of Atlanta. Meanwhile, Riddick, been calling her name all season long, the junior out of Norfolk, Virginia. Here's Riddick. Riddick on the attack. You can see the aggressive nature of Riddick. Ware misses the jumper, then able to run down her own rebound. Here's Thompson. 2:30 to play, quarter number one. Davis. And it's going to be another trip to the free throw line for Krista Davis, her second trip to the free throw line. Or check that, it's actually a foul on the floor, so no free throws for Davis. Riddick will inbounds from underneath. Here's Seymour currently running the point for the Tornadoes. Seymour weaving, probing, misses the jumper, rebounded by Maryville. It's Joseph with the rebound. And now here's Maryville on the attack. They've been lethal from 3 all evening so far here in this first quarter, and now have stretched out a 9-point lead, their largest of the evening. Under 2 minutes to play here, quarter number one. Seymour. Here's Ware. Man-to-man defense by Maryville. Davis in the paint. Davis backing her defender down in the finish by Krista Davis. Nice piece of offense on the low block by Davis. 1:35 to play here in the first quarter. A 7-point advantage for Maryville. It's been an entertaining first quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. The key is, can Tornadoes slow Maryville down offensively? They've been lethal from 3. Steal there by Riddick. Tornadoes have caused turnovers. Pull-up jumper by Riddick. She changes her mind, tries to find Ware on the fast break, and out of bounds, turnover, Tornadoes, Maryville basketball. 1:16 to play here, quarter number 1. Maryville 22, Brevard 15, as Maryville brings the ball up the court. That's Gardner running the point for the Scots, and a traveling violation there on Abby Joseph. So another turnover for the Scots. Tornadoes with an opportunity here to cut into the deficit even further. 1:07 now left to play here, period number 1. Melvia Seymour running the point. Here's Brianna Ware. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson pulls up for 3. It's good. Shakira Thompson. These last few games, last few weeks, has just caught fire from 3, and she hit her second of the quarter right there. 22-18 the score. Tornadoes with a stop there. Turnover, Seymour. Seymour pushing the action. Beautiful look there. Fast break finish by Ware. Check that, Riddick. What a finish by Riddick after the Magic Johnson type no-look pass by Seymour. And just like that, the Tornadoes have shaved a 9-point lead to just 2. A 7-0 run by the Tornadoes. And great job defensively there. Another stop by the Tornadoes. And these last few trips down the court, the Tornadoes have made things very difficult on Maryville. 2 seconds left on the game clock, so maybe a chance for a last-second heave here. Davis throws it up. And that's going to be the end of the quarter with your score. Maryville 22, Tornadoes 20. A 7-0 run to end that quarter by the Tornadoes, really picking up the pace. Great quarter of basketball. Even more to come. Stick with us here. Your score at the end of one quarter, Maryville 22, Brevard 20. Start of period number 2 here. Tornadoes ended the first quarter on a 7-0 run. Turnaround jumper's no good there by Kelly Wandell. Now here comes Ledford checking, getting her offensive players into place. And then a three-pointer just drained there by Deja Riddick. And the Tornadoes have stormed all the way back into the lead. A 10-0 scoring run dating back to that first quarter. Great job by the Tornadoes to just completely flip the script here. A 10-0 scoring run. Capped off by that Riddick three-pointer. And a shot clock violation. Basket will not count. So great job once again defensively. These last few trips down the court for Maryville, the Tornadoes' defense have made things very difficult on the Scots. And it's resulted in a 10-0 scoring run by the Tornadoes, who lead by one, 23-22. 8:25 to play here, quarter number 2. Williams. Down low to Lockwood. Here's Ledford in the corner. Ledford lets it fly. It's no good. Now pushing the tempo is Carruthers of Maryville. Carruthers with the pull-up jumper. She handles things herself, and that snaps a 10-0 scoring run. Courtney Carruthers, the freshman from Maryville High School. So a lead change, and Maryville back on top, 24-23. Here's Williams. Williams trying to shake her defender, turnaround jumper. She'll head to the free throw line. Williams to the free throw line. First free throw is good, tying this game up at 24. Destiny Williams, the junior from Aiken, South Carolina, Aiken High School. Second free throw good as well. So lead changes hands once again, 25-24, Tornadoes on top. Heading to the free throw line for Maryville is going to be Hannah Jones. She did a nice job shaking off Lockwood, then a strong take to the hoop. Foul on Destiny Williams. First free throw is good. That ties this game up at 25. Tornadoes trailed by as many as 9, then utilized a 10-0 run at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second, to storm back into the lead. Nice job there. Carruthers jumping into that passing lane. And then it's going to be Maryville basketball side out for the Scots. 7:20 to play here, period number 2. Varney taken away there by Lockwood, so another forced turnover by the Brevard defense. Here's Ledford. Ware. Back to Ledford. Maryville in a zone defense now. Ledford lets it fly, a three-pointer, rebounded by Maryville. Maryville now on the attack, pushing the tempo. They had some success in the first quarter with some up-tempo play, and there's another three-pointer. They also had some success in that area as Libby Gardner connects again from 3, the senior from Maryville, Tennessee, Heritage High School. And a 3-point lead for the Scots, 28-25. Lockwood. Here's Ledford. Stolen away there, then a nifty move by Varney. Varney then taking on 2 defenders. She's hammered. It'll be free throws for Maryville, and Claire Varney, the junior from Crossville, Tennessee. Riddick, Thompson, and Davis all check in. Shelby Hicks checks in for Maryville. Free throws good by Varney. 29-25 your score. 6:17 to play here, quarter number 2. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Riddick. Here's Thompson. Williams beating her defender one-on-one. A finger roll is short, so it'll be Maryville basketball. And Maryville trying to catch the Tornadoes sleeping a little bit. missing the layup on the fast break, rebounded by Davis. Maryville now on the attack once again. 5:32 to play here, quarter number 2. Short layup, no good, rebounded by Williams. Maryville hit 6 3-pointers in that first quarter, led by Hicks, who hit 3 of them. Here's Riddick. Riddick drawing some defenders there, finds Victoria Green. Shakira Thompson from way downtown. It's good. NBA distance there for Shakira Thompson, just draining the 3. And the Tornadoes cut into the Maryville lead. The score 29-28. Maryville on top, 4:58 to play, quarter number 2. Very entertaining USA South Conference women's basketball game thus far. Maryville leading 29-28 with 4:50 to play here, quarter number 2. Rebound by Davis. Tornadoes have really done a nice job defensively at the end of that first quarter and through this second quarter, making things difficult on Maryville. Foul on Hicks. That's foul number 2. Hicks leads Maryville with 9 points. Varney with 7. Eckenrod with 5. Tornadoes have been led by Shakira Thompson with 3 3-pointers. 9 points. 5 points for Riddick, 4 points for Lockwood, and 4 points for Williams. That's Riddick on the line, missing that free throw. Tornadoes have shot 40% from the field, have hit 5 of 10, 50% 3-pointers. Maryville shooting 53% from the field, have hit 7 of 9 3-pointers. So certainly the 3-point ball has been lethal for Maryville. Maryville led by as many as 9 points, and the Tornadoes came back with a 10-0 run at the end of that first quarter, beginning of the second, to storm back into the lead. We've had 4 lead changes and 2 ties. Tornadoes with another stop there, another turnover for Maryville. That's their 9th. Tornadoes have capitalized on 6 points off turnovers thus far. See if they can do it again here. 29-28 your score. Just over 4 minutes to play here until intermission. Victoria Green trying to find Davis down low. It's going to be a Tornadoes turnover. That's their 7th turnover. And what started out as kind of a track meet and just an offensive showcase in that first quarter, here in the second quarter, has taken on a much more defensive tone. From way downtown, here's Abby Joseph. Maybe not the shot Maryville necessarily wanted. That was from certainly NBA distance. Now 3:35 to play here, quarter number 2. Thompson bringing the ball up the court for the Tornadoes. Elena Perez in the game for the Tornadoes now as well. As we have a stoppage with 3:21 to play here, quarter number 2. We mentioned Perez, the senior from Zephyr Hills, Florida. Great to see her in the ball game. And side out for the Tornadoes. 15 on the shot clock, 3:21 on the game clock. Tornadoes trailing by 1. Perez. Here's Davis. 7 on the shot clock. Thompson now with 3 on the shot clock. Riddick has no choice but just to launch it up, able to find rim to avoid the shot clock violation. Rebounded by Maryville, Claire Varney. Gardner, defended by Thompson. Under 3 minutes to play here, quarter number 2. Here's Varney trying to beat Riddick off the dribble and then misfires a pass to Wandell. Ball sails out of bounds. Tornadoes basketball, turnover number 10 on Maryville. 2:40 to play here. Period number 2. Riddick against a man-to-man defense by the Scots, and it's going to be a 3-second violation on the Tornadoes, so a turnover for the Tornadoes. Maryville basketball, we've been stuck on this 29-28 score for quite some time now. Game has come to a grinding halt after all sorts of offensive fireworks early on. 2:15 to play here, quarter number 2. Three-pointer is no good by Gardner. Ball bounces out of bounds. Maryville basketball, so an offensive team rebound for the Scots. 2:12 to play here, quarter number 2. 20 on the shot clock for Maryville. Gardner will inbound it from underneath. She finds Wandell. Here's Eckenrod. She handed it off to Wandell and just ran into a wall in the form of Krista Davis. Now 2:05 to play here, quarter number 2. Three-pointer by Gardner, no good off the front rim. It's going to be Tornado basketball out of bounds. 1:53 to play here, quarter number 2. See if the Tornadoes can get one last push here at the end of the second quarter, much like they did at the end of the first. 5 on the court for the Tornadoes. Deja Riddick, Melvia Seymour, Taryn Ledford, Elena Perez, and Krista Davis. Here's Riddick. Ledford, 15 on the shot clock. Riddick, a long 2 is no good. Rebounded by Eckenrod. Three-pointer by Gardner is good. After several minutes of both teams being shut out, Gardner with the 3. The 8th three-pointer made in 10 attempts. Check that, 11 attempts for Maryville. Just a huge number from beyond the arc for Maryville, and that's very much been the difference so far. 32-28 your score. Just over a minute to play here until halftime. USA South Conference action as Davis with the jumper. Nice job there by Krista Davis, the mid-range jumper. Might even had a little bit of a kiss there off the backboard. 32-30 your score. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity for Maryville. Three-pointer, no good. Riddick with the rebound. That 3 by Eckenrod. And nice job by the Tornadoes on the glass. Tornado basketball, 32 seconds on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock, so a 2 2-second differential between game and shot clock. So for all practical purposes, if Donald Hudson and his squad do in fact want to hold the ball for a final shot, they can do that for all practical purposes. But we'll see what happens here. 32 seconds until intermission. A fresh 30 on the shot clock. As Taryn Ledford's adjusting her right knee brace, Deja Riddick inbounds the ball. Ledford bringing the ball up court. Maryville man-to-man defense. Here's Davis. Looks like the Tornadoes are indeed going to run down the clock here at the end of the quarter. 11 on the shot clock, 13 on the game clock. Ledford with the jumper. Now Maryville with an opportunity. Shot clock off. 7 seconds left to play. 3 seconds left to play. And at the buzzer, count it, Elsa Eckenrod draining the three-pointer at the buzzer. So tough break there for the Tornadoes, as that basket will count. 35-30 your score at the end of one. We'll come back with some halftime numbers for you. It's been an entertaining one here at the Boshamer Gymnasium. Maryville 35, Brevard 30 at the half. About 5 minutes to the start of quarter number 3 here at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Maryville and Brevard in a USA South women's basketball clash. Your score at the half, Maryville 35, Brevard 30. Now Brevard spread around their scoring quite a bit. No one is in double figures thus far. Shakira Thompson leading the way with 9 points on 3 made three-pointers. Deja Riddick and Krista Davis each with 5 points. Avery Lockwood and Destiny Williams each with 4 points. And Taryn Ledford with 3 points on a made three-pointer. Leading rebounder for the Tornadoes is Deja Riddick with 5 rebounds. Williams and Avery Lockwood each with 2 assists. And Deja Riddick also with 2 steals, block shots for both Williams and Riddick. Now Maryville was led individually by Shelby Hicks. She hit 3 of 4 three-pointers, all in the first quarter. And she leads Maryville with 9 points, 8 points for Elsa Eckenrod, 7 points for Claire Varney, 3 points for Abby Joseph and Libby Gardner. Courtney Carruthers and Kelly Wandell each with 2 points, and Hannah Jones with a point on a made free throw. Now, a big story in this game has been the shooting. Maryville for that first half, 44% for the field, 60%, 9 of 15 from beyond the arc. They hit 6 of 7 three-pointers in that first quarter, hit 3 more in the second quarter. So the 9 three-pointers made certainly has contributed to Maryville's 5-point lead here at halftime. Just 4 trips to the free throw line. They made 2 of those 4 attempts for 50% from the charity stripe for Maryville. Now the Tornadoes shot 36% from the field, 11 of 31, 5 of 12 from three-point line, and 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. Maryville had a 22-20 advantage at the end of one, led by as many as 9 points with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Tornadoes with a 10-0 scoring run through that end of the first into the second to take the lead, and Maryville then wrestled the lead back. There was a couple lead changes, and then Maryville pulled away towards the end of the second quarter, hitting a buzzer-beating shot at the end of the quarter to take a 35-30 lead into halftime. Now a key number, fast break points. Maryville a 12-0 advantage. Maryville really able to get up the floor quickly at times. So we'll see if head coach Donald Hudson can help the Tornadoes make that adjustment to perhaps defend that. Donald Hudson assisted by Taylor Hyatt. Turnovers, Maryville with 11, Brevard with 8. Brevard capitalizing with 6 points off those 11 turnovers. Probably another area you'd like to see Brevard make Maryville pay a little more for those turnovers. It all adds up to a 35-30 lead for Maryville here at the half at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Glad you're able to join us for this one. Now, through this second half, we'll be keeping an eye also on men's basketball. As Tornadoes also in action this evening. They're at Covenant in Lookout Mountain, Georgia, a 7:30 p.m. Eastern tip. And we'll keep an eye out. Levi Lamb has the opportunity tonight, and it's almost an inevitability that Levi Lamb, who is just 4 points shy of one of the most significant milestones you'll see across college basketball, the 1,000-point mark for Levi Lamb. As you see Donald Hudson giving some final instructions to his squad as the Tornadoes are ready for quarter number 2. A 5-point lead for Maryville at the end of one half. And Tornado starting lineup back out on the court. Ledford, Riddick, Davis, Thompson, and Williams. Joseph, Hicks, Gardner, Varney, and Eckenrod, the starters for Maryville. And right off the bat, another three-pointer. Shelby Hicks is now 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. 12 points, all from beyond the arc. And Maryville with 10 made three-pointers. And now an 8-point lead. Rebound there by Joseph. Just underway here, quarter number 3. Maryville pushing the tempo. They've done that quite a bit as well. From way downtown, the Joseph three-pointer's no good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams bringing the ball up the court. Here's Ledford. Thompson. Trying to find Ledford, just a little too much on it. And it's going to be Maryville basketball after the 9th turnover of the evening for the Tornadoes. The 3-ball has been lethal for Maryville, really making things difficult on the Tornadoes. Maryville hitting 10 3-pointers, and we have just played a minute and 20 seconds here in the third quarter, and there's another three-pointer. So a 6-0 run on 2 3-pointers. If you go all the way back to the second quarter, a 9-0 run on 3 straight three-pointers for Maryville. And Maryville's opened up their largest lead, an 11-point lead until that. A nice answer there by Riddick to cut the deficit back to 9 points. And then nice job defensively by both Davis and Riddick. Riddick pushing the ball up the court. Riddick finding Ledford. Here's Thompson. Williams. Riddick with an opening. It's no good, the three-pointer. Rebounded by Maryville. Joseph pulls down the rebound. Here's Varney. Gardner, defended by Ledford. Varney from 3, it's good. Maryville, their success from the three-point line, nothing short of remarkable this evening. A 12-point lead now with 7:31 to play here, quarter number 3. So Maryville's hit 3 3-pointers here in this third quarter. They've hit 12 3-pointers this evening and have opened up a 12-point lead here with 7:20 to play here, period number 3. Davis. Williams on the low block. Williams, the turnaround jumper, it's good. Tornadoes have had some nice success down low, whether it be Davis or Williams or Lockwood. Perhaps that could be their answer to get back into this ball game. 10-point deficit at the moment after Maryville has continued to just been on fire from the three-point line. Missed there, but a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Krista Davis. Actually, the foul was on Williams. Williams will head to the bench with 3 fouls. Davis and Williams both there. Williams caught for the foul, foul number 3. Ware checks in for the Tornadoes. 6:50 to play here, quarter number 3. Nice job, second effort there by Kelly Wandell. She now has 4 points for the Scots. 46-34, 12-point advantage, matching their largest of the evening. Thompson. Here's Ware in the corner. Thompson. Back to Ware. 8 on the shot clock. Stolen away by Maryville. Varney on the attack. And Varney will head to the free throw line after the strong take on the fast break. 6:13 to play here, quarter number 3. Checking in now, Courtney Carruthers. She'll give Holland Geralds a breather. Or check that, actually, at Elsa Eckenrod heading to the bench. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Rebounded by Davis. 6:12 to play here, quarter number 3. Nice look up ahead to Ware. The quick finish, the fast break layup for Brianna Ware. So Bree Ware able to convert. Nice look by the Tornadoes to catch Maryville snoozing a little bit there. Fast break finish for the Tornadoes, but then a foul, little too aggressive. Riddick and Davis. Fouls on Riddick, her first. Team foul number 3. 5:49 to play here, quarter number 3. Layup's no good, rebounded by Hicks. So second chance opportunity here, and does Maryville make the Tornadoes pay with that second opportunity? Yes, they do. Another three-pointer, now their largest lead, 49-36. Hicks has just been electric from 3. 5:20 to play. 13-point deficit for the Tornadoes. Ledford from downtown. It's good. Assist for Krista Davis. The finish from Taryn Ledford from way downtown. 10-point lead now for Maryville. 49-39. 5:03 to play. Quarter number 3. Nice look there. Varney with just the dime to Wandell. And the quick answer for Maryville. Here's Riddick. Riddick draws 3 defenders, finds Thompson. Ledford finds an open Riddick. Riddick from 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Wandell. 4:25 to play here in the third quarter. Nice job pulling away that rebound. Keeping the ball alive was Riddick. Ware came down with it. Thompson from downtown. It's good. Shakira Thompson from way downtown and back to single digits, the deficit. Now a 9-point advantage for Maryville. Good sign there. Thompson with the three-pointer. Her 4th of the contest. Then Thompson with the steal. Thompson pushing the tempo. Ware was on the fly. Here's Ledford. She beats her defender and then knocked away there by Varney, who recovered after getting beat off the dribble by Ledford. Checking in for the Tornadoes, Elena Perez along with Avery Lockwood. Also substitutes for Maryville. So on the court for the Tornadoes, Riddick, Thompson, Perez, Lockwood, and Ware. There's Lockwood down low. It's no good. Offensive rebound for Perez, keeping it alive for a second chance opportunity for the Tornadoes. Nice job defensively by Maryville, though, to cause the turnover. Here comes Maryville on the attack. Here's Carruthers. Carruthers with the pull-up jumper. It's good. 53-42 your score. 3:25 to play, quarter number 3. Thompson now running the point for the Tornadoes. Here's Lockwood. Lockwood was trying to find a weaving Elena Perez. Ball off the hand of a Tornado. Coach Donald Hudson believes that went off a Maryville player. And it's going to be Tornado. Check that, Maryville basketball, as head coach Donald Hudson is questioning that last officiating call. Now, Riddick on the attack. Riddick pulls up her dribble, finds Thompson. Thompson from downtown, it's no good. Chasing down the rebound, there's Eckenrod for Maryville. Now Maryville on the attack. The fast break, rebound Lockwood after the missed layup. These two teams just going coast to coast. A track meet has suddenly broken out here at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Two teams sprinting from end to end. Eckenrod from downtown, it's no good. Nice job down low by Shakira Thompson. She had great rebounding position down low for that defensive rebound, and it resulted in a loose ball foul for Hannah Jones. Lockwood heads to the bench. Krista Davis back into the action. So now Destiny Williams, Shakira Thompson, Elena Perez, Deja Riddick, and Krista Davis on the court for the Tornadoes. Here's Thompson, Williams, Riddick. Davis getting position down low. Davis, turnaround, it's no good. A little too strong off the backboard. 1:45 to play here, quarter number 3. An 11-point advantage for Maryville. Rebound after the missed layup by Perez. 1:30 to play here, third quarter. And a timeout on the court. Head coach Donald Hudson wants to rally his troops for this final 1 minute 29 seconds here in quarter number 3. Well, we hope you can join us for the next women's basketball game right here at the Boshemer Gymnasium this Saturday versus Berea. 2 p.m. at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Hope to see you here in person, and if you're not able to come on out to the Boshemer Gymnasium here on the campus of Brevard College, be sure to tune in to one of the many ways you can watch Brevard College athletics, either on Facebook Live or YouTube or through bctornadoes.com. Now 80 seconds to play. Williams with the 3. It's no good here in this third quarter. Maryville trying to push the action. Williams comes up with a steal. Williams now with the take. Sort of a Euro step type move there. No good. Under a minute to play here. Maryville's content walking the ball up the court. And a turnover there. Abby Joseph thought she had gotten Destiny Williams to completely bite off that pump fake from downtown, but one too many steps for Abby Joseph. Turnover for the Scots. Under 40 seconds to play. We've got about a 13-second differential between shot and game clock. Currently 18 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. Quarter number 3. Victoria Green from downtown, from the corner. Victoria Green with the 3. And it's now an 8-point deficit. So a big three-pointer there by Green, cutting this into single digits. Shot clock now off. 12 seconds to play, quarter number 3. Now under 10 seconds to play, 8 seconds to play. Varney guarded by Perez. Varney takes Perez off the dribble and then misfires there with 2.9 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Tornadoes will have one last chance here, trailing by 8. Williams inbounding it to Ledford, 2.8 on the clock. Now at the buzzer, Ledford gets it up and just misses. And we'll head to quarter number 4 with your score. Maryville 53, Brevard 45. Back here at the start of the fourth quarter at the Boshamer Gymnasium, Brevard College women's basketball, Maryville with a 53-45 advantage over the Tornadoes. As we get things started here in the fourth quarter. Thompson from three. It's no good. Rebounded by Eckenrod. Ten on the shot clock for Maryville. Now 2 on the shot clock. Hicks has no choice but just to launch it up from 3. So nice job by the Tornadoes forcing that turnover. Turnover number 17 for Maryville. The question is, can the Tornadoes make them pay for these turnovers? They've scored 9 points thus far off of the 17 turnovers by the Scots. Shakira Thompson leads the Tornadoes with 12 points. Leading scorer for the Scots is Hicks, 15 points on 5 made threes. And a turnover there. Bodies hitting the floor. Destiny Williams called with the traveling violation. 13th turnover for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes shooting 36% from the field, 8 of 20 from three-pointers. Maryville 45% from the field, but has hit 13 three-pointers. You can see a sort of a shift in Maryville's offensive philosophy, taking their time a little more in the half-court set. Strong rebound there by Destiny Williams. It's her 5th rebound. She also has 6 points. Then a foul there on Eckenrod, foul number 2. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. A minute and 37 seconds have elapsed here in this fourth quarter, and Tornadoes trying to cut into an 8-point deficit. Here's Taryn Ledford running the point for the Tornadoes. Williams, guarded by Hicks. Williams with a strong take and trip to the free throw line. Not too many free throws have been taken in this ball game. Each team with 6 free throw attempts thus far. Tornadoes hitting 3 of 6. Maryville just 2 of 6 from the line, but see if Williams can add to her 2 for 2 total thus far from the charity stripe. First free throw up and good. Entering this contest, Destiny Williams, a 61% free throw shooter. And second free throw up and no good. Offensive rebound by Krista Davis. And Davis with the finish. So not your typical 3-point play on a trip down the court. One made free throw, an offensive rebound off a second free throw attempt miss, and then a finish there by Krista Davis. And meanwhile, the Tornadoes have cut this deficit to just 5 points. Davis Destiny Williams with a beautiful behind the back dribble, and then just a little too strong trying to find Krista Davis. But meantime, the Tornadoes, who have trailed by as many as 13 points, trail by only 5 points at the moment, are very much in this contest suddenly. 7:30 to play, quarter number 4. Three-pointer up and good. And if there's been an Achilles heel for the Tornadoes defensively, it's been guarding this Maryville 3. Now 14 three-pointers made, 6 three-pointers made by Shelby Hicks. She has all 18 of her points off of 6 made three-pointers. 7 minutes to play here, quarter number 4. Runner there is good. Victoria Green. So the deficit cut to 6 points. 6:50 to play here, quarter number 4. Eckenrod. Stolen away by Williams. Williams on the attack. Takes it herself, and she'll have another trip to the free throw line. So nice job by the Tornadoes. Defense creating offense, and Destiny Williams will go to the free throw line. Gotta love trips to the free throw line when you're trying to come from behind. Clock stopped, and a chance for some free baskets. And Williams will head to the line to shoot 2 here. First free throw is good. So that cuts the deficit to 5 points. See if Williams can get it down to 4 here. And she does. So 56-52, 6:40 to play. Tornadoes with a 7-3 advantage so far here in this fourth quarter to really turn this into a ball game. Jumper there is no good by Carruthers. Williams with the rebound. Williams has sort of taken charge here in this fourth quarter. Here's Riddick down low. Williams, pump fake on the 3, then the strong take, and another trip to the free throw line. This is her 3rd trip here in this fourth quarter to the line. Williams really with a take charge attitude these last couple of minutes. 6:09 to play, quarter number 4. Another trip to the free throw line for Williams. Lead now just 3 points for Maryville. This was a 13-point game not that long ago, about midway through the third quarter, and the lead has now been shaved all the way to 2. So the Tornadoes with a ferocious comeback here now trail just 56-54, and they've been getting it done on the defensive end quite a bit as well. And a timeout by Maryville to regroup. Darren Trevillin, in his 10th season, as the head coach with the timeout, and a 58-54 lead with 5:56 to play here, quarter number 4. This has turned into a whale of a ball game. So the 5 on the court for the Tornadoes: Thompson, Williams, Victoria Green, Ledford, and Riddick. Maryville 58, Brevard 54. Ledford from downtown, it's good. And it's a 1-point ball game. Tornadoes trailed by as many as 13. 5:30 to play. Ledford's three-pointer shaving the Maryville lead to 1. Nice look down low. Count the basket. Finish there by Shelby Hicks. Or check that. Hicks with the pass. Joseph with the finish. And Joseph will have a chance to complete the three-pointer the old-fashioned way, and she does. 61-57 the score. 5:23 to play here, quarter number 4. Lead back up to 4 for Maryville. Maryville now in a 2-3 zone. Williams. Victoria Green a little too strong on that runner. And Maryville comes up with the basketball with a 4-point advantage. Under 5 minutes to play here, quarter number 4. Great job by Riddick to poke that ball away defensively. Here comes Victoria Green pushing the ball up the court. Thompson finds an open Riddick. Beautiful pass from Shakira Thompson to find Riddick. And the finish by Riddick. It's a 2-point ball game once again. 4:30 to play here, quarter number 4. You can feel the energy start to increase here at the Bosch. Williams with the steal, and now 4:15 to play. Thompson takes her defender off the dribble. Riddick comes up with it. Riddick with the strong take and the finish. And just like that, the Tornadoes have tied this game at 61 apiece. And Riddick with a trip to the free throw line, the and one opportunity, the chance to take the lead for the Tornadoes. Once again, Maryville led this game by 13 points. The Tornadoes have stormed all the way back. A 16-8 advantage here in the fourth quarter. Make it 17-8, and there's the lead for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes led all the way back in the second quarter, early in the second quarter, haven't led since, have stormed all the way back after trailing by 13, lead 62-61. We're under 4 minutes. Now Tornadoes trying to exert their pressure defensively, but strong take there by Claire Varney. And Varney with an and one opportunity of her own. What an answer by Varney. 3:49 to play, Varney to the line. Meanwhile, Maryville's got 5 team fouls here in the quarter. Tornadoes with 2. Varney makes the free throw. So 64-62 advantage for Maryville. This has turned into just a dandy here at the Boshamer Gymnasium here in the fourth quarter. 3:43 to play in regulation. Here's Williams. Thompson. Thompson with the runner. It's good. Shakira Thompson ties this game up at 64. 3:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Maryville content to run the offense patiently in the half-court set. 5 on the shot clock. Nice look there. Great job defensively by Williams, but a second chance opportunity and a finish there by Kelly Wandell. 66-64. Maryville on top. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to play here. Quarter number 4. Williams. Here's Ledford. Ledford on the attack. It's no good. Rebounded by Maryville. Now 2:30 to play here. Again, Maryville setting up that half-court offense, chewing some clock. And a strong take there and a finish by Claire Varney and a 4-point lead for Maryville. Just over 2 minutes to play here, quarter number 4, one of the more entertaining games of the 2019-2020 season. See if the Tornadoes can work their way back into this thing. Deja Riddick with the strong take. It's no good. Rebounded by Maryville under 2 minutes to play. 1:45 to play. Varney. Eckenrod. Here's Wandell. 10 on the shot clock for the Scots. Now 6 on the shot clock. Stepping into the passing lane and getting the steal there is Destiny Williams. Tornadoes with an opportunity here with 1:23 to play here, quarter number 4. Williams with a strong take to the hoop. Takes it all herself. And then perhaps a bit of a frustration foul after the miss. Loose ball foul on Williams. Tornadoes still under the limit in terms of team fouls. That's 4th personal on Williams, but under the limit are the Tornadoes with just 3 team fouls. Now, meanwhile, Maryville trying to perhaps catch Tornadoes snoozing just a little bit, trying to regroup. 70 seconds to play here, quarter number 4. A 4-point advantage for Maryville. Miss layup there, fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Maryville. Foul on Wandell, loose ball rebound. And this is a big development here because over the limit is Maryville. It's going to be free throws for the Tornadoes and Destiny Williams with 1 minute to play. Kind of a best case scenario if you're the Tornadoes down by 4. Clock stops. chance at the free throw line to cut into this lead a bit. 68-65 now the score. Williams has carried the load quite a bit on her shoulders here in this fourth quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line just like this, and she's been making Maryville pay with her free throw shooting. Tornadoes now trail by 2. Under a minute to play here at the Bosmer Gymnasium. Maryville 68, Brevard 66. Eckenrod, guarded by Ledford. Here's Gardner. And stolen away there by Shakira Thompson. Thompson on the attack. Pull-up three for Thompson. It's no good. 33 seconds left to play. A 3-second difference between shot and game clock. Maryville basketball, so they can run this down awfully far with the 2-point lead at the moment. Now 15 seconds left to play. 9 seconds on the game clock. 3 on the shot clock. And a shot clock violation, and now a timeout by head coach Donald Hudson and the Tornadoes. And the Tornadoes will have the ball with 4.1 seconds to play, the chance to either tie the game with a 2-point shot or win the game with a 3 here. As you can see, head coach Donald Hudson drawing up the play for the Tornadoes here with just 4.1 seconds. So high drama here at the Bosmer Gymnasium. Tornadoes trailing by 2. And we'll have the basketball here with a chance to either tie or win this ball game with 4.1 seconds. Maryville with a substitute checking in. That's Abby Joseph. So the Tornadoes, the 5 on the court, Thompson, Victoria Green, Destiny Williams, Ledford, and inbounding the ball is Deja Riddick. 4.1 seconds left to play, and a 30-second timeout by the Maryville head coach, Darren Trevelyan. And he wanted to see kind of what the Tornadoes were bringing out offensively. And now we'll see if perhaps head coach Donald Hudson draws up something different. It's a very compelling finish here at the Bosmer Gymnasium. Riddick inbounding it for the Tornadoes. 4.1 seconds. Williams, 2 seconds, 1 second. The 3 for the win. Williams just off the mark. It was a good look. It was on target, but the 3-pointer just off the mark. And Maryville comes away with a 68-66 win. Well, folks, if you're able to join us for this one, you caught a good one here at the Bosmer Gymnasium. Tornadoes end up on the wrong side of the ledger, but what an effort by the Tornadoes. A 68-66 win for Maryville. Stick with us. We'll bring you all the post-game statistics and recap this one. A dramatic 68-66 win for Maryville over Brevard in USA South Conference action. Women's basketball at the Bosch. Your final score for the Boshamer Gymnasium, Maryville 68, Brevard 66, in a thriller at the Bosch. Came down to a last-second shot. It would have been for the win by Destiny Williams, just off the mark. And Maryville escapes the Boshamer Gymnasium with a 68-66 win. Numbers for you. Leading scorer for the Tornadoes, Shakira Thompson with 14 points, 4 made three-pointers. Destiny Williams with 13 points, 8 rebounds. Leading rebounder for the Tornadoes was Destiny with those 8 rebounds. 12 points for Deja Riddick, 9 points for Taryn Ledford. Krista Davis with 7, Avery Lockwood with 4, and Brianna Ware with 2. Also, Victoria Green got in on the action with 5 points, including a made three-pointer. Maryville led by Shelby Hicks with 18 points, Claire Varney with 15 points, and Elsa Eckenrod also in double figures with 11 points. Hicks with the game-high 18 points had 6 three-pointers in just 7 attempts. That was a big part of this outcome, was Maryville's success from the three-point line. They hit 14 three-pointers in this game, 14 of 23 attempts. That's 61%. They shot 46% overall from the field. Just 8 trips to the free throw line for Maryville, made 4 of them. Meanwhile, the Tornadoes shot 38%, hit 9 of 24 three-pointers, and hit 11 of 15 free throws, led by Destiny Williams, who went to the free throw line 10 times, made 9 of those 10 attempts. So great job by Williams down the stretch at the free throw line. Turnovers, Maryville with 22, Tornadoes with 14. Tornadoes with 11 points off those Maryville turnovers. Maryville with 12 points off Brevard's 14 turnovers. Fast break points, Maryville with a 14-9 advantage. However, the Tornadoes did a much better job of holding Maryville in check in that category in the second half. Well, Maryville led this game by as many as 13 points in the third quarter. The Tornadoes stormed all the way back, really made this a ball game to the very end, outscored Maryville 21-15 in the fourth, and had a chance to either tie or win this game with 4.1 seconds left, a side-out situation for Brevard, and a good look, a three-pointer for Destiny Williams, just off the mark, and Maryville able to escape with a 68-66 win. Now Maryville improves to 12-4 overall, 5-2 in the USA South Conference. Brevard falls to 5-9 overall and 3-5 in the USA South Conference. Next up for the Tornadoes will be a trip, actually another home game right here versus Berea on Saturday. That's this Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Boshamer Gymnasium. Hope to see you here. And the men's team is just now in action. They're just underway at Lookout Mountain, Georgia. The Tornadoes men's team taking on Covenant. So keep an eye on bctornadoes.com and also Brevard College Tornadoes social media for updates from that men's action. Well, a thriller here at the Boshamer Gymnasium, one of the more entertaining games we've seen all season, and hats off to both these clubs for just putting on a great performance for the fans, and hope you enjoyed tuning in from wherever you may be catching this broadcast from. For all those behind the scenes who help make this broadcast a reality, want to thank them and want to thank you for tuning in. Your final score for the final time, Maryville 68, Brevard 66. Go Tornadoes.